What's going on, e-bikers? If you're looking for affordability and stylish design in a step-through frame, well, the Rebel here from Revi Bikes might be your choice. We'll check it out next on the channel. 750 watt, 20 by 3-inch tires. Let's go. Alright guys, here's the Rebel 2 from Revi Bikes, a new brand on the market. This model comes in 4 colors. This is the wild green. You've also got turquoise, red, and yellow. I think the wild green here is the nicest one. It's almost like an army green, kind of a pale green there. Really, really nice combination with those tan sidewall tires. This bike is on sale right now for $8.99, so it's a pretty good value considering the size of the motor and the size of the battery. Size of the battery is 15 amp hours. It's a Samsung cell battery with 48 volts. And you see it there on the back of the C-post holder there. That's where it's stored. And range is about 60 miles. Now keep in mind that's under pretty extreme low conditions. So they say that the max range is achieved under the following. Rider weight 120 pounds, so pretty light person. No wind, flat paved road, PS level 1, eco mode, and the throttle is not engaged. So that's not really real world riding. So expect about half of that, 30 to 40 miles, depending on your weight overall and how fast you go on the e-bike. So those are the different conditions that contribute to range. Here's a look at these tires. Nice, I think these are Innovas, 20 by 3s. Very nice street tread on here. And nice tan sidewall, makes the bike pop. And there's your hydraulic brake down here, your hydraulic rotors, and your front light, of course. Suspension is just average; it's okay. There is no lockout on it or adjustment, so it's a pretty basic suspension in terms of what you get there. Bike weighs 63 pounds. Payload capacity is about 400 pounds. 5 levels assist, of course. You got a front lights and a rear brake light. I'll get you shots of those in a second. Front and rear hydraulic brakes sitting on 180 millimeter rotors. You see down here. The brakes are unbranded, so not sure what kind those are. But it's a pretty nice package for what you get here. For the money, $8.99. I mean, it's hard to complain about what the Rebel has to offer. All right, so the motor over here is a 750 watt. It peaks at 1,000 watt. Not sure what the torque on this is in terms of the Newton meters. They don't list that. But they got a 7-speed Shimano derailleur down here. I don't see it's a tourney. Okay, it's a tourney. And chain is EPT anti-rust. Looks like a pretty nice chain, actually. And that's paired with a 52-tooth chain ring up front. Close up look at the frame itself. Nice kind of a matte green finish on the paint. Very nice, and just a good color combination. You do have front suspension, no lockouts, no controls there, so it's very basic. It is an $8.99 e-bike after all. Got grommets up there up front for a basket. Cable management is okay, I've seen better. Here's your cockpit. So you got hydraulic brakes, very nice. They're kind of unbranded with mineral oil in there. You got your horn and signals. You got your display panel right here. And here's the look at the display. Max, average, time, trip, 5 levels of assist, and of course percentages for the batteries and your overall speed. Class 2 shows you're in Class 2 as well. Right side, Shimano SI shifter, throttle to round out with the nice soft grips. All right, I figured out how to get to the Class 3 settings. It's basically you hold down this middle info button for a few seconds, and then that's class 1. Hold it down again. Now class 2. Hold it down one more time, and you're in class 3. So I did have one problem with the battery when I first got the e-bike. You can see here when I turn the key, it locks the e-bike. A little piece of metal comes out right here. And there's a hole in the slider pole that the bike sits on. I'm going to pull the battery out. And you can see the lock here as it comes out. Well, there's a hole in the slider pole, but the hole was not high enough when I first got the e-bike. And so the battery itself had a gap at the bottom. I'll show you a picture of that. And it wasn't fully engaging with the plug down here. Right there. Right? So the battery just plugged into these 2 prongs right here. There was a gap because this was out of position. I was able to lower it, but when I did that, I still could not lock the battery into that hole right there. So what I had to do was I took a drill and I made that hole bigger. I lowered the hole essentially, just maybe a 1/4 inch. And I was finally able to lock the battery in place. I threw some duct tape on top just so the battery would stay more in place when it's fully seated there. But a bit of a control issue from the factory, I think. They didn't put the proper sized slide pole here, I guess you call this, for the battery. So minor inconvenience, but I was able to fix it, a little bush fix, and get the bike operating, and now it works just fine. As far as folding goes, you just drop down the handlebar stem there with the lever, then move on to the pedals. Make sure you fold the left and right pedals here. Just push them in, turn them, and they'll fold in half to save a little bit more space. Then move on to the other side. You're going to flip the lever here, turn it, and then push up to release it from that bottom bracket. Then you can kind of pick up the bike with that little handle they give you and crack it. And then kind of move to the other side, put the kickstand up, and then grab both ends of the bike and just basically fold them in half against each other. And make sure the pedals are out of the way as well. And fold it in half. There's a stand on the bottom of the bike. I missed it on the first try here. Just turn the pedal there, and now it's on the stand, and it's set to park there. So you can remove the seat post as well if you want to, but that's how it folds into a quick, easy storage solution. Let's put this Rebel through its paces here. It's fully charged. We're at 100%. Let's put it in 5. Get rolling here. Size-wise, it's on the smaller side. It's bigger than a Blix Vika, but I think there's definitely it's a pretty cramped reach area. You're almost right over the handlebars, so it's definitely a short reach. So it better be good for shorter riders in terms of the primary user here. You hear that motor back there? It's kind of loud. I really like the tires on this e-bike. Really nice street tread, but grippy enough you could take it on trails. The seat is pretty plush. I do kind of, if you shift your weight left, you can kind of feel the side go down on the springs there. So not that stable, seat wise. There's definitely some ghost pedaling here. I'm doing 24 right now, going downhill, and I'm gonna turn the corner here. Nice, really smooth ride. Those tires are awesome. I think they're Innovas, INNOVA. Nice. Yeah, this thing corners really well. We had 70s the other day, now it's like 50 again. It's just freezing here. Let's go check out the PS levels, do a hill test, downhill run, and see what this bike can do. Alright, I'm in PS1. 8 miles an hour. Pretty standard. PS2. We're at 12. PS3. Expect about 16. And sure enough, there's 16. PS4. We're at 19. PS5, here we go. 21, 22, 20. Let me turn the corner here. Alright, so hit 22.4. There's 22.8. I got 22.8 with the bike locked, I guess. So stability wise, you know, you can see the bike there. It's pretty stable. No hands, so not much of a wobble. Alright, back on this Revi Bikes Rebel 2.0. I finally got into class 3 mode, so let's do a top speed run, shall we? Excellent pickup off the line. Wow, we're already at 20. There's 23, 24, 26, 27, 28. Had to pedal kind of hard there, but we made it. I kind of like how they let you move between the different classes. So that's pretty cool with the info button there. So nice job, Revi Bikes. Okay, hill test time. Pretty good pickup so far. We're gaining speed as I expected from a 750 watt. We're at 12 miles an hour. Oh, there's a fucking truck coming. $14, 15 miles an hour. Nice, 16 miles an hour. Gaining speed here. 17 miles an hour. Very nice output here. I'm gonna start pedaling up here. Drop the gear down a little bit. In fourth gear, PS5. And we're at 14 and dropping. 13. This is doing pretty good. 12. See if we can stay above 12. Yes. 12.1, 12.0. 12 miles an hour. Minimum speed uphill. That beats that VeloWave Ranger I just had on the channel. VeloWave only got, I think it was 10.8. That's a heavier bike though. Wow, 12 miles an hour up a hill. 63-pound e-bike, so it's a good power to weight ratio there with that 750 watt. Alright, let's do our downhill coast. See what kind of top speed we can reach. See how stable the bike is. Test the brakes at the end. $22 miles an hour so far. Here we go, we're gaining speed right here. 27, 28. Ooh, it's cold. 32. 32.9. 33. Yeah, about 33. Get those brakes. Oh yeah, squeeze them. Brakes are very responsive and not too hard to grip and squeeze. So nice job, Revi Bikes. All right, there's your Revi Bikes Rebel 2.0. Let's talk about styling here. I think the styling in this is really nice. I like the tan sidewalls. I like the overall color. I want to see more e-bikes in this color green. E-bike companies, Army Green or Wild Green in here as we have now. Just overall good looking e-bike, right? It's hard to complain about the looks of this e-bike. Ergonomic wise, it's a short reach, so a better e-bike for shorter riders. Not quite the right fit for me. I'm 6 foot, so I prefer a little bit bigger e-bike. When it comes to power, good power, that 750 watt, good power weight ratio, being it's only 63 pounds. I like it overall. It's a bike I would buy, especially for $899. I mean, yeah, you're getting a lot here for your money. Now, a few things I don't like. I told you about the reach. That problem with the battery pole was really annoying. There should be no excuse for that when it comes to shipping as obviously they didn't test the bike before they shipped it out, which is concerning to me. But if you can get past that, I was able to fix it myself. If you can get past that, the bike comes about 95% assembled. I had to put on the front wheel, the handlebars, things like that. But overall, it's hard to complain about this Revi Bikes Rebel 2.0. You get the turn signals with it, so you're getting a lot for your money here when it comes to this e-bike here. So check out, put a link in the description if you want to pick one up. And thanks for watching Crisscross. Catch you on the next one.